types of tests. One might think left, right, two-tailed. That's not what I'm referring to. Rather referring to a parametric test. And a nonparametric test. A good amount of this class deals with parametric tests. At the very end of this semester, we will do a non-parametric test. Can I say that one is the opposite of the other? Parametric, non-parametric. What does it mean? Based on assumptions. You can tell me, well, what should go here? Riley? Not based on assumptions. Assumptions of what comparison distribution. I want to keep it simple, so I'll leave it at that. So a parametric test is always based on assumptions. So that is step 2. Each test that we will do have a set of assumptions, except non-parametric tests. Very end of the semester, we don't need assumptions. In practice, most people would go for a parametric test, at least in social sciences. That's what I've seen in research projects that I've collaborated with. People would always go for a parametric test. Again, if the assumptions are violated, cannot use a parametric test. Pick up your phone and call a statistician. So, later, when we get to a test, we want to know what the comparison distributions are. I drew one already. Luana gave me the name. What is the name? Normal. In that case, we call it a standard normal. Another, think of a beverage.
So like a skewed distribution.
A skewed distribution, very true. But a named distribution, that's a name. Binomial. We're not going to do a binomial test, it's complicated. Think of a beverage.
I was thinking like uniform.
Uniform is a distribution, we're not going to use that. One letter word. What? T. T distribution. With some DF, it is going to depend on the test. Another would be F distribution with 2 DFs. The last one is a chi-squared distribution with some df. I call it some df because it is going to depend on the scenario we are discussing. Why did I write those four distributions and didn't get into binomial or uniform? These are the four distributions that you will see in this groups. So know the format, and depending on the test, the DF will change. So we'll wait until we do the example. Any questions on this? Yes.
Oh, F5DF is that differential?
Okay. Glad someone asked. It doesn't occur to me because I know what it is. DF means. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to confuse you. But if you truly want to know what the degrees of freedom is and why we call it that, come talk to me. Any other questions? Okay. One thing before you come back, ask next time. Or bunch of things. Complete the attendance verification. If you choose to stay in this course, sign up for Achieve. Z-score is a test score. Get some information about a Z-score. You know, you don't have to get into too much detail. Something. What is it? What do we use it for? And we will pick it up from there.